Hey y'all, welcome to Let's Talk About It with Keek. I have a special guest here. Let's give it up for Kiya Dadal. So, Kiya, how have you been?
I've been good. Been just putting in work.
That's right, girl. Let's talk about what led you into the music industry.
You. What led me to the music industry was listening to music since childhood, being constantly at the studio with my brother, and one day deciding to give recording a try. Miraculously, that first attempt got me far in life.
Who is someone that you enjoyed working with on one of your albums?
I really enjoy working with Jason KTO, my sisters Mal and Barbie. They are always on time whenever it comes to being on my album. It definitely hasn't changed not one bit. It seems like there are still people being overlooked simply because they lack the same resources as some who have been in the industry for a while. It's like a cycle that keeps repeating itself without any change.
Yes, that's true. Me and you first met on the set of Love and Hip Hop, New York. You were there before me, so let me know how it was being on the cast of the show.
Say, it was actually fun when people weren't trying to use me for a storyline.
Yeah, I really enjoyed meeting you. When I received the call for El Haddle, I was curious to know how you felt meeting a whole new set of girls from LHNYC.
As you all know, I'm originally from Atlanta, but I had moved to New York recently. When the news came that I would be joining the Atlanta cast, I knew I was a bit nervous, anticipating that the drama would be 10 times worse than the drama I experienced in NYC. And to this day, I'm still unclear about why me and Sua had a falling out. We had patched things up at one point, but things took a turn when she learned that I was still upset about her throwing glass at me during the filming of a show called The Talk. We ended up getting into a fight, and she threw glass at me. Despite making up after that incident, I was still bothered by the entire situation.
Okay, let me ask you this. Is there anything you look back on the show and wish you done differently? Or do you have any regrets about your time filming El Hatil?
No, I don't live with regrets. Everything I did on the show was done for a good reason, and there was a purpose behind every action.
Well, since you're here, I want to give you your flowers because I was there to witness a lot of the things that happened behind the scenes. You endured a lot from the other girls, so here's to you for still standing tall after all the allegations and things you went through. If you were given the opportunity to cast a season, name 5 girls you think would bring what the show needs.
Oh, thank you. If we're being honest, what would the show be without me, you, Stunna, Sua? And that's about it. The lineup that keeps things interesting.
Yeah, we would be a good cast. LOL. Shout out to them. Okay, moving on. So I was on our op, but I left before the shooting started.
I left the show quite early, after only a couple of days of filming. It just wasn't the right place for me at that point in time. It turned out to be too similar to Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, which wasn't what I was anticipating. I was led to believe that the show would be quite different from that.
If the opportunity were to arise, would you consider returning to Love and Hip Hop?
Sips tea. Just stay tuned for the upcoming season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
LOL. Girl, I cannot wait to see how this season unfolds. Let's talk about your love life. Are you single or dating someone special right now?
Currently, I'm enjoying the perks of being single, but I'm also open to meeting someone special.
Okay. All right, fellas, listen up. Our girl is single. So, Kai, I'm going to ask you, do you have a type and what exactly are you looking for in a man?
I don't have a specific type, as long as you have something going for yourself financially and aren't unattractive. I'm not looking to take care of a grown-ass man.
Yeah, that's right, girl. I got a game I like to play on the show. It's called Let's Get Messy. Feel free to ask me a question, and I'll do the same to you. Chill, is it true that when Lyric joined Love and Hip Hop, you didn't know her personally beforehand?
I had heard of her before because her mother and I had some issues, and she got involved. Yes, it's true I didn't know who she was at first. So, I decided to give her a job, just being honest.
Okay, it's your turn. Go ahead and ask me a messy question.
Rumors have it that She wasn't a genuine friend to you. Is there any truth to that?
LOL. I must admit, our friendship was more like 80-20, with me being the 80%. I felt she didn't really consider my feelings and emotions unless it was about helping her bring down someone else. Child, before we end the interview, I gotta know, is there anything you gotta tell the viewers?
Yes, I have a new mixtape on the way called Kiya Dadal Volume 2, and I'm super excited about it. Additionally, I'll be filming for Baddies West and, before you know it, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. My mixtape will officially drop on the 29th, so make sure to pre-order it now.
Okay, People, make sure to tap into her new mixtape and don't miss out on her episodes on Love and Hip Hop. Kia, thank you for coming on. Hope to see you here on Let's Talk About It with Keek again.